Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as Brandenburg into Prussia. So, it's interesting looking at tech spread here. We can see there's a number of nations that don't have anything yet. Ugh. These guys are already paying like 150% increased tech costs, which is actually in some cases worse than it was before. And it's going to be interesting to see how this thing spreads. It looks like the next one here, this colonialism, is just going to mostly spread around coasts. I looked around a bit, and it doesn't look like anybody actually has the port or capital in New World colonies homeland modifier. So pretty much what's going to happen is it's just going to go province to province. It's going to take 50 months of 4 years to spread from Asturias to Cantabria. Once it's there, then it'll very quickly move through this sea tile, and it's going to just rapidly move through sea tiles. This one, however, nearby friendly province has colonialism. So nearby is apparently working across the sea tile, whereas the adjacent or port neighboring province does not, which makes sense. So hopefully it'll actually bounce from here. Could it bounce within here? Nearby friendly province? No. It doesn't matter if he owns it. What was there for the Renaissance again? I thought there was a modifier for when, like, it's been embraced. I want to find somebody who's embraced it but hasn't actually had it spread everywhere yet. Ah, yeah, owner has embraced. So we don't know what the owner has embraced will be once like Castile or France embrace it, but we'll find out soon. All right, so definitely want to take advantage of this thing going on with Denmark. Denmark is losing their war already. I feel like very, very soon is going to be the opportune time to attack him. So I'm thinking what we might even do is kind of pull out a bit from this war with down here. Let them kind of piece him out for me. And just take a peek here at what we're going to be looking at here. We attack Pomerania, things don't look nearly as good. We attack Denmark. Yeah, I don't really want to attack you because we have to fight Poland that way, but if I attack Denmark right now, Pomerania says yes, and we go for the separate peace. And I did fabricate a claim on Bornholm. If we go for a claim on, like, we go after Finn, right, which has no fort. Capital fort is just a level 1. We're gonna have to go after Midtjylland as well. But this feels like a good opportunity to me. We have no ships to worry about, thank God. Oh, there's a level 2 fort over here. I'm gonna go with the bare minimum siege, no leaders. Just get these things started. Mazovia has accepted peace with their former enemies, Poland. They will cede Plock and Warsaw to Poland. They will be forced to give Poland 10% income each month. Mazovia still does exist. A 3-course return. Wish we did have a guy with siege value. I miss that guy. I mean, I do like our current guy because his name is George, but beyond that, let's be realistic. Not that great. Alright. Hesse, you shouldn't be in this war, but you are. Still. We're going to get a little bit overextended here. A little bit of a risk that we could have issues with inheritance if I don't be careful with getting too overextended. We are getting a little bit older, so we could die. We're 44, could happen any day. From you, we wanted war reps, money. We want to get as much prestige as possible. Yeah, just call it good. Go away. Got the war goal. We got 77 war score. I think we go ahead and take our claim. Spending a few diplo points to take a little bit extra. Well, since they got rid of the effect on aggressive expansion from having a claim, I'm more willing to spend diplo points to gain provinces. Not to mention we have a discount on the cost for taking from rival. And I wouldn't mind getting more power projection as well. What kind of religion are we looking at in these provinces right now? We're gonna have a little bit of a Protestant issue. Got Saxon, Silesian. Our accepted cultures are Saxon and no Silesian, so Saxon provinces would be ideal. Just those two. Yeah, those are the only two we can actually take off him. It would be decent, but we could take that. Take 2 Saxon Protestant provinces. Pay 14 dip. Take as much money as we possibly can and take war reps. We only get a little bit of the money, right? 170 ducats. 0.7 and 0.337 inflation. It's a lot of inflation for that much money. Maybe instead of taking the money in this case, since we actually... Looks like we clocked in pretty low on participation. 28%. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you call in a lot of allies. Instead, we could just go for the annul relationships and stuff. Forced religion, 187%. Just can't be done. Humiliate him. We could make him give up claims for prestige. 20% for 2. Gets a 7.7 prestige. Look at that, we're gaining 2 per year. We just had some really nasty modifiers to prestige. Nice. Confiscation of the Ruppener land. The death of Count Wickman, the last of the Lindau-Ruppen line, the Ruppener lands have been reverted to the rule of von Habsburg of Brandenburg. Though the region was considered part of wider Brandenburg, the counts were immediate subjects of... The counts were? Were. Should be were, I think. Many of the Ruppener lands have been pawned of over the years. There's a lot of typos in this one. But the extinction of the last prince means that we can now directly confiscate both the city and many of the lands surrounding it. So Ruppen gets better. Ruppen is currently 10 development already. I think I've already bumped it up a few times. Yep, improved it twice. Cool. Not a bad event. And he's getting pretty close to accepting this peace deal. Apparently there's an ongoing battle somewhere right now. Okay. States demand control provinces, so because we gained some development, it messed things up. That's okay. Okay, 16 reasons for peace. Tempted just to make you annul treaties with somebody like... I don't know. Pomerania, sure. Get an extra 1 prestige out of the deal. I only get a tiny bit of this, actually. So actually, if that's the case, if I'm only going to get some of the prestige, maybe we don't want to go crazy with some of this other stuff. Keep the truce shorter. We do take the humiliate. We do take the war reps. We take the 2 provinces. Yeah. Yeah. Shorter truce is fine. Long story short, we lost 18,000 manpower in this war. It's expensive. It's interesting to see exactly how much manpower you spend in these wars. We've gained two provinces. We gained a fort. We've got a bit of an autonomy issue here. That's part of the territory of South Saxony. It's down here. It's not an actual state yet. And these provinces cannot be converted. Not for a while. We could do it if we didn't have the missionary strength issue. See no reason to not just immediately core. We have excellent administrative points right now. Unrest is pretty darn high for the wrong religion. Lubeck has become Protestant. Trade League got disbanded due to that. Like we're working on these forts over here. We're going to take Danzig. Just be very careful here about people voting for the right person. We don't need to keep all of them, but we need to keep at least 3. If there's always me, 7 electors, and we have 3 supporting us, we'll never lose. If we have just 2 supporting us, the chances of losing are very, very slim. I usually do get pretty greedy with sieges. We've lost a whole 1,300 troops to these. It's not bad. Of course, he's gonna... This actually may force Sweden to go independent because... because the AI is gonna pay attention to me. They're gonna swing over this way and then Oh, please don't cancel my building. All right, individual war score against Pomerania right now is at 69. It's a good number. Back from you. See how your enthusiasm's looking right now. He's on medium. Okay, the things that I want, everything's going to cost dip, but we've got claims on Danzig. This is part of a state that we already have, but we have plenty of state slots. It's not like that's really an issue. And really, the bigger issue is just how much land can we take without pissing people off. Aggressive expansion from the war with Bohemia is like 16 or so. Let's see what we'd be looking at. If I took Greifswald, as much as 13 with some countries. And if I take Danzig, we're looking at coalition. If I just take Danzig, we're just coming barely under the radar of the... God, so much aggressive expansion. You know, it's entirely possible here that I might just have to not do this. Taking double aggressive expansion for him not being a co-belligerent, it's pretty painful inside the Empire. You knock off your relationship with Poland. The other alliances don't concern me. It's just Poland, and then we break the alliance with Denmark by piecing him out. Just make this a temporary thing. That seems pretty appealing. I can't afford to take all that aggressive expansion. Just take 2 provinces, or even just 1. We grant this to 1 person. It's a 4-3-1, so it'd be pretty good in the hands of the clergy. Not to mention it's owned by the Protestants, so by all means. Once we can make this to a state, we'll probably give this one to them as well. While the Reformation's on, it's not a bad idea to, you know, work with that a little bit. We could recruit an Inquisitor. You can't stop me from getting this fort. However, Finn is the war goal. Would have been a good idea possibly to have fabricated on Midtjylland across the water here, from here up to there, because that way we could guaranteed get to it. But he may stop paying attention at some point and let us cross the strait. We'll see. In the meantime, he's going to be losing his war against Norway. Poland's just declared upon Saxony. Another military idea. By all means, let's just keep on going. And now we are March of 1504 is when we're going to be able to knock out the next one. And in 1506 is when we can demand more monarch points. Can't fabricate while you're at war. I'm liking being able to actually build temples. 7 ducats a month, we're getting 2.85 ducats a month in war reps now. Makes such a huge difference. Actually swinging a little bit in the right direction now. Right to generalship has expired. I see no reason to not just do that again right away. Siege guy? Oh yes, 1-2-1-2. Cool. Maybe we can get some money out of some condottieri now by using that general. Okay, we have unlawful territory by Cleves. I know that's not his real name, I just think it's funny sounding. And he'll actually say yes to this, so let's go ahead and just demand it from him. Give that back. We'll improve relations with him to try to offset the penalty we just took. Okay, let's see. We want to keep it should keep Elbe there automatically. Nope, took George. Wait, what? George is the 1212? That's not right. Oh, they're both named. What? What just happened to Elbe? I'm like 90% sure we had a guy named Elbe, didn't we? Am I crazy? Didn't it say Elbe? I guess maybe it did. I don't know. We're a bit ahead of time on that thing. Attempting to take tech before the colonialism thing starts to build up even higher. On the other hand, the penalty for being ahead of time is also pretty darn significant. We should at least wait till like a break point, like in January or something. Well, that siege value is working out for us. I think we pull half the troops off. There's no point in suffering extra attrition. Got some Protestant zealots in Anhalt. France is still involved in this war here with Austria. Austria's winning their war though. Has the great powers changed at all? No, not really. We're at 135, 251. Hungary is a great power right now. I guess that means yes, they have changed. I remember the Timurids was up here originally. I'm guessing that they lost a ton of position and rank due to technology cost. Why is it that there isn't like a complete list? Just having the top just feels so insignificant. I want more. Autonomy decreased has expired and George was here. Still owned by the nobility. This core takes 10% longer because there was no claim. Some land defecting from Kara took over all of Georgia, but they're having a hard time holding it together. Alright, we have the war goal. Well, no, it's not the war goal. That's not true. Yeah, we just got kicked out of Denmark. So we can't get the war goal, but we do have a fort. His enthusiasm is at medium. Probably not going to get a good peace deal until we actually get him down to low. We used Lübeck's ships. Yeah. I just hope they can win. Oh, maybe he can't. Lübeck, I need you to win the naval battle, please, sir. Alright, and then this province I think we're also going to give to... Probably the nobility, actually, just because I have some concerns about them becoming disloyal again. They take them to 82%, so they're going to tick upward, but that's not going to be a huge issue. In fact, if we really needed to, we could always revoke one of these other provinces from them soon. Like Stolp, for example. Alright, come on, Lübeck. Get some naval superiority. It's your job. It's your gerb. Also, speaking of naval superiority, I have 787 sailors now. And we do miraculously have 15 naval force of us. We can start training some boats. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? .18's looking pretty tempting. We do have this third fort that's also on. It's also inside the zone of control of Berlin, which is not good. Having forts that overlap zone of control is quite bad. I don't particularly want to get rid of the one that's in our capital, though. And I want to keep this one to protect us against the religious thing up here. I don't really want to get rid of this one because it's woods on the coast, which means it's very defensive. I think for now we're going to keep them, even though I don't really like having them adjacent to each other. War taxes aren't going to help you, buddy. You're going to lose. Either his enthusiasm will come down to length of war, or due to war exhaustion, or some other modifier, but... Yeah, I should have gotten a claim on Midtjylland and used that one. Wow, Austria is declining everyone's request. Holy crap, so Muscovy has just joined this war too. I swear, the AI has not done this in the past. Muscovy improved relations with Hungary. and then they just join the war. This interventionist mechanic that they're using is interesting and different. Apparently we look weak. Alright, with low enthusiasm, we have over 10 war score. Can't ask for blecking. Apparently that also counts the straight here. How on earth did you land troops over there? Apparently he's not willing to put his troops there either. You have no siege value. Trying to avoid some attrition here. Wait a second. The winter. We'll just put our leader over there to help out with the siege. Pomerania can't even come home. And yeah, we're actually going to be able to do whatever the hell we want to this guy now. Nice. It's going to work out just fine then. And the disaster? We have tons of time. Admin tech way ahead of time. Could be nice. Keep that bonus. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of this corruption reduction, but okay. We're also only 2 techs away from being able to take the decision to form Prussia. We need to be... One of the following must be true. Oh, apparently we have to become Protestant. I forgot about that. Okay. Owns core Königsberg. We need to conquer Königsberg. Gotta keep on expanding to the east. We need to be at peace, and we do have to embrace Protestant if we want to become it. I think we do that. We keep on leveraging the position as Emperor for now for the money and the manpower recovery. But we should be trying to militarize a little bit more. I mean, we're getting decent income right now. Being the Emperor itself is giving us 14 annual tax income, so 14 ducats a year. It's only like a ducat a month, but it adds up. The manpower certainly is useful for some of these wars that we can do. Do some looting. I haven't trained anything but infantry in such a long time, but it's working out. They're pretty cheap. Okay, we got this. He's probably not going to transfer it because he desires it. Yep, it's okay though. I don't actually think I'm going to take that. It was only a level 1 fort. Interesting that he's kind of being a dick about it though, because I didn't call him in with a promise of territory, so he should transfer things. But no, he wants the land, so. Yeah, I'm not going to give you anything, I think. I mean, I called you in on, I didn't call you in on favors. Or on a promise of territory. So we could take, like, these 2 provinces. Aggressive expansion is totally fine. A little bit of overextension. It's a wrong culture, wrong religion. We could take these as well, just to have them. Just trying to land troops over here. This will give us a solid 24 power projection. It is putting us in range of a coalition if we take quite that much. We scale it back maybe just a little bit. Do we have better relations over time guy right now? We do. Why don't we take a look and see how aggressive expansion looks right this second. Yeah, it's coming back pretty quick. I think we wait till January. And take the extra province. So who are the big people in here that I'm concerned about? People that we maybe could knock out. Looks like all the people who are going to be at 52 aren't even going to be available. Bohemia we have a truce with. Denmark doesn't matter. The Saxony and Anhalt. Just improve with Saxony and Anhalt for next couple months. Wait till January and then we'll call it good. End of religious turmoil. I guess we don't really care too much about these things. Denmark just granted independence to Norway and Sweden. They're done. 1 month to go, we could peace out. Gotland's also independent. Protestant Gotland up there. Okay, so now looking at this piece. Anhalt, why are you so upset? What did I ever do to you? Neighboring heretic, yeah. Alright, so... Ah, shoot, they're still right at 50. I guess we could ditch this little island. It's not a big deal. I don't think he's gonna build a fort there. Now that is pretty appealing. 52 power projection. That takes us all the way up to the top. Since I don't really care about becoming the emperor, though, I think we just wait for this to tick up. This is gonna be a little bit of a longer episode because I'm just trying to get this wrapped up here. It's my last episode for the night. And it looks like, yeah, we can finish quality ideas. Very cool. Okay, discipline plus 5%, and most importantly, best policy in the game, one of them. We suddenly have 30% infantry combat ability in 1504. England has just attacked France. Probably gonna want to embrace Protestant soon. If I had remembered that we actually did need to be Protestant for the to form Prussia, I probably would have done it a little bit different. You know, I would have maybe been one of the people to embrace it early on. All right, there we go. Go take our peace deal. Only 4,000 men lost, and all just purely to attrition. While we're the emperor, we can very easily get military access to this land. We're gonna need to start trading some boats. We gained another fort. We got some land to do stuff with. You can demand land from Bavaria. He will not say yes. Don't really particularly care. And we can lend out troops to Anhalt. Your corruption is growing. Well, let's not let it go above 0.5, but I'm going to let it grow a little bit. Yeah, we have no military access right now. You are my ally, though, so if we ask for military access from you, and then we could just temporarily get military access through you, we've got a nice little path we can use. Denmark's no longer valid, so look at that. Plus 20, plus 30, plus 26, plus 22. I mean, we're doing solid on power projection now. Alright, cool. This is a good spot for a break. Things are turning in the right direction. I'll take a break here. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.